What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Rabb coming to you live from the Anaheim Convention Center. Winter NAMM 2008 with the new TD-9SX. Now check it out. This kit sounds amazing. I'm first going to start off with the V-Tour kit. We can still choke the cymbals. We can roll on the cymbals. Right? And now we also here on the CUI-12RC have three-way triggering. The bell, bow, and the edge. All right? And now if you notice here on the TD-9SX, we have all mesh dual trigger pads. Got the rim sound. Okay, and check out the snare sensitivity as well as dynamic range. Even the rim shot. Very cool. Let's go ahead and check out some of the kits we have in there. We have 50 drum sets that we're able to fully edit. This is pretty cool. So you heard the V-Tour. Let's check out a kit called Cool Jazz. Okay, and you notice too on the hi-hat, we actually can use the hi-hat to splash with our foot, the FDA controller. All right, now kit number 3 is called double bass. Well, we don't have a double pedal connected right now, but it's not really a big deal. Even though we could if we wanted, it's got enough room on the KD-8 to house one. We're using the FD-8 as a secondary pedal. So for example, the hi-hat now becomes halfway open. All right, and if you look, you're using the left foot to control. So you can fully rock the nation. If you're in the band, any band you want to be in, you got double bass pop hoop. You know what I'm saying? What about a compact kit? This has got a little 18-inch bass drum on here. All right. Now keep in mind also, we can also use the cross stick function, which is pretty cool, by just pressing the F3 button. Okay? So you can still get it by doing velocity. All right. Acoustic kit. How about one that's called house and Latin percussion? Now this one's cool because we have so you got the full house bass drum sound. Now with the foot splash, allows me to free my hands up. Even timbali. All right, ambient stuff. We've got Indian tabla sounds here. Again, dual trigger pads allow us to have samples of anything we want as far as triggering sounds. All right, this one's called Junk Industrial. Different sounds from the old junkyard, basically. Now, this is a good example of our three-way triggering ride. 3 different sound capabilities and possibilities on one pad. A little dentist drill action, all right? All right, now this is cool. Check this out. This one's called Tight Hit, and it's a second hi-hat. So you can see here, we've got the initial hi-hat happening. Tambourine here. Okay. Now what's cool is on the rim, I've got the secondary hi-hat. Now check this out. I didn't have to do anything except here it is. Put it on the kit on. And I've got the rim using hi-hat, and the FD8 is controlling the open-close function. Initial hi-hat, secondary hi-hat. So. Okay. Very cool stuff. And brush kit. All right, so I want to tell you something really quickly about quick record. Now, this is a cool function. I went back to the V-Tour kit. So say I'm just jamming away, and I'm like, man, what was that last lick I played? All I'd have to do is press quick record, and I can either do it with the click or without. Let's turn the click off. So I'm going to hit quick record. Okay, no click. Now it's ready to go. It says hit pad, all right? So when I hit pad, it's going to engage recording. So remember that lick I was doing? Let's check it out. And then I hit quick play. It's there. Here's another feature. Quick record with tempo. It's engaged and ready to go. Now I'm going to groove. Okay, and I can hear that right back. All right? Cool. Now check it out. I just started a song. There's tons of songs to play along with. So let's stop that real quick and show you something cool. I choose song, and I'm going to choose neo-funk. And I'm going to choose a different kit in here, kit number 19, to play along with. All right, here's song. Let's see what the initial drummer already has done here. Okay. Then we have real audio guitar playing right now, which is pretty awesome. Really hear that wah. All right, let's just check out what we got. Nice. All right. I'm going to go in, turn it up a little bit so I can rock out. And I'm going to mute the drum part. So I'm muting it right there. Now let's talk about the MDS-9 stand. Brand new, 4-leg design, totally sturdy. All right. We also have locks right here, memory locks on the tubes to enable no sort of twisting or turning if that even would happen. So let's talk a little bit about snare drum mount. We've got a new L-arm ball mount here, which makes it easy to do some fine-tuning of placement, okay? So that's very sturdy and grips right on there. That thing's not going anywhere, okay? Same thing with the cymbals. Both now have a mini boom stand. You can either come in or out, side to side, or round and around to do fine adjustments. That's killer. One of my favorite features of the stand is the new mini boom for the hi-hat. We now have the option of bringing this thing down this way, also in like this, so you can get that thing super close, and then even up. So wherever you play it, if you play it close to your snare, I don't play quite that close, but now we've got the full range of motion to come in. So the other thing that I didn't mention that I thought was really cool is we've got this going into like a small pin unit that fits right into the back. All the cabling is nicely wrapped in a small snake. So this is going right in the back of this housing. So no more messy cables, quarter-inch cables coming out of the back of the module. This is Johnny Rabb saying see you later. Thanks for checking out the TD-9SX drum set here at Anaheim 2008 Winter NAMM Convention.